every time I talk about Bailey, something weird happens. But anyway, we're not gonna get another cat. We're not gonna get another dog. New York State doesn't allow them to be declawed anymore, which I don't blame them because that process is cruel. That was done to Bailey years ago. Freaking landlord, they don't want something in their house clawing at it. I was thinking of getting a bird, but birds do produce a lot of dust, and I have allergies and asthma and stuff. I don't hate birds. It's just that the kind I like is the one that produces more dander and dust. So I went the route of fish before, and I don't want them again because we have a lot of lights, a lot of windows, a lot of algae. Even the Placos and the magnets can't do nothing about that. Went that route, been there, done that. Lost a whole tank of them to ick, whatever the hell that is. I think it's like strip throat or something for fish. Or I don't understand it. They get this white stuff on them, they die. I don't know what it does. So I've had tropical fish. Some of them live for 5 years, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm good with fish. I talk to them, treat them like any other pet, and like them. So it's not like you don't get attached to them either. You can if you have one that lives to be quite old. You can get attached to a rock. I got a new habit though. I can't have kids because I have PCOS, so I got a doll I hang out with. I was thinking of a reborn, but I don't know. They're kind of weird. They're too real. But what if she hangs out here too much and gets kind of that stuff in her, and she ends up like an Annabelle? Then she'll be famous. Her name's Adora. Because that's the brand name. I thought that was a cute name too. You figure your eyes are open. I don't know where her headband went to. Jimmy doesn't want nothing to do with that because that's for girls, women. But I was thinking of a reborn, but then they wanted way too much for him. No, even though I craft and do a lot of things in here, I'm not able to make. A lot of people make them themselves. I'm not going to do that. I don't want all those weird things hanging around like eyeballs and shit. As it is, I got those freaking googly eyes. I think I put them up on one of them. For, if I want to make something out of polymer clay and put eyes on it and glue it, that's different. Or my bat that I've had for a year or more. Made out of toilet paper tubes. These came with a nail art kit. But I'm going to use them to make a fairy pendant with. Try to. That's my first thing I want to try with the resin. We got some empty bezels to mess with. So, even they could go on nails. I mean, I think they're a little too big for that. And if you're noticing, I have a tattoo. I got this big body art stuff. I think you've seen the stencils in the last video. They're on a foil sticker type thing. You can use them with stencils. When I got all kinds of stencils in here. But this looks kind of like a... my goodness, it's starting to fade, and that's like 5 days later. After water. So it's pretty good. I don't mess with real tattoos because of diabetes and... quite frankly, the idea of hepatitis or whatever it is that you can get from it, that gives me the willies. Gotta worry enough now with this coronavirus. Last thing I watched before I went to bed last night is a documentary from ABC News or something on here. Oh my God, it scared the living shit out of me. I was watching people dropping dead in the streets over there and shit. I don't have a painter's respirator. Maybe I should have bought one with my art stuff. Because I could wear that out. But that would scare people. It's like, oh no, hazmat. Oh shit. No, I'm worried about it, and then I'm not worried about it. Because I figure if I die of something, I'll be with Bailey sooner than later. And my grandparents and stuff. Well, hopefully a lot later. So, I got a lot of stuff left to test and review, so. Yeah. That's about the size of it. Like I say, I want to do some work in here today. Hopefully I don't sleep all day today. I'm starting to get a little bit better. Before Bailey died, my doctor diagnosed me with major depression reoccurrence, and then Bailey's death, it's not his fault, but I'm already depressed now, so I'm going to just want to sleep. That's it. Get away from this stuff, you know what I mean? As a result, stuff has been let go of. I normally wouldn't want my place out of order like this. No way. Not my cup of tea to do that. I put all the kits under here. I got to test and review the kit things. But I do have a Faber-Castell kids paint flow kit for. That's like the ones that are already mixed up and they don't have like the Flutrol or whatever they call that stuff in it. So, got some stuff in there to mess with. Obviously, because it's for kids, the gloves are too small, but I already got nitro gloves all over in here coming up the friggin' wazoo. I got so many of them. I was almost going to wear them yesterday out when I was out shopping, but people would probably fucking wonder. And if they did, I would have told the truth. I'm a germaphobe. I don't have nothing. I got these on so I don't get nothing. As it is, I bought some Gatorade Zeros because I don't want to go to the hospital and then it would hydrate like it was last summer. So something happened. Obviously, that virus, I don't think you end up dehydrated. It gets in your lungs. Ugh, that's creepy, though. I don't stand a chance if that happens. I think this is my multimeter. And I use that for ghost hunting. EMF detector. Yep, that's what it is. Because I have no freaking desire to do any soldering. Unless I ever have to, I'll have my kitchen torch in here. But that's for, okay, I'll tell you something funny. I had one years ago. I thought I was going to use it for creme brulee. I have the dishes and everything. But that never went forward. The dishes are gone by now, broken. But I ended up one night, in the middle of the night, when we lived in Norwood. Bailey was with us then, and my favorite and stuff. But anyway, my mom wanted me to get this toilet seat off. It was welded. It was a stuck plastic screw under it. So I took the kitchen torch and was under there trying to unweld it. At night, it finally come undone. I ended up with a little ash or amber in my eye. Ember, E-M-B-A-R. I was fine. It was just up here, like. But by the time I got it off, it was like 3 or 4 in the morning. Why we were all up late like that, I have no idea. Maybe because it was real hot. It must have been in the summer or something. And I don't sleep anymore. A lot of people don't sleep when it's like that. So, but I was up fixing a good toilet at 3 in the morning. Once I got the friggin' lid off it and everything, my mother decided she wanted the old one that was on it back on it or something. I don't understand what happened. Tried to change them, so. And then I used it before trying to make a thing for a snake, but my mom decided she wasn't going to let me have the snake after I got that done. Oh boy, so I never actually used a kitchen torch for creme brulee, so. But I got one coming because it's supposed to help get the bubbles out of the resin. And then if I ever wanted to try and mess with metal and jewelry, that's different. I'll do it for myself. And wood burning. I'm not going to get into soldering and fucking up circuit boards because even though I know how to use a computer, I don't know how to do that technical stuff. That part with it, and I know how to build computers. I don't know how to do the soldering and fucking around with the circuit boards and don't want to. That stuff's expensive and I don't do that. But maybe figure out how to do some stuff with metal for jewelry or something. Or, like I said, the wood burning and the resin, that's different. Resin, so many different molds and cool things for them. They even got little like banks you can make, bears or something. Well, once I get into that, maybe I'll be a big seller of things I can make out of it at our craft sale. Which probably won't happen to the fall because I got to get this room workable. I got to put that vacuum back there down in the other closet, one of the cleaning closets. Because I got this little one here called Avid. I reviewed it. It's Avid. It's a dust buster. You know how you call all facial tissue Kleenex? All hand vacs are dust busters. Because you never know when you need it for a pure, like for the glitter. I got one for the desk too, for keyboards and stuff like that. That works on a desk too. Yeah. So, I got clusterfuck city on these desks. Basically, that's what has to be done. So, I couldn't get much this month because I got to pay taxes. Doesn't everybody, right? Because I was doing the Vine program. I got to pay them this year, next year. Because I'm going to do all my reviews and finally get out of it. Because like my doctor, like I said, my doctor really doesn't want me doing that stuff. Because he's worried about having too many taxes to pay, not being able to. But I guess I talked to the IRS because of my situation. I know I'm on SSI and stuff. They can give me like little payment plans each year, so that'll work out. But like I said, I just got stuff for paint pouring because I've seen so much on it. It just looks so cool, like the different cells and stuff. It's kind of like this alcohol ink. And once I put the blending solution on it, it's like magic. I mean, I could use more alcohol ink colors. I don't know if they sell them open stock, so. And I want to finish up my Distress Oxide stamp set, so. I don't know what I need anymore. I stockpiled in here. When I've been nervous and worrying about Bailey this last year, I've been going crazy in here with stockpiling stuff. Can't find what I done with my carnelian bracelet, though. That's unfortunate. Well, Bailey was still here too to hold my bag. I was moving all my jewelry in here, so I could have where I have all this makeup stuff now. This white desk is practically just vanity and my pencil sharpener over by the corner. So, and I do mostly the cutting mat will probably be moved back over here. That's a bigger desk once I get it done. So I basically got a U shape or H, whatever. It goes from here to here to here, and in the corner, like my some alcohol markers I have, Legos. I fucking knows what you can do with them. Maybe you can use them in crafts. I just play with them and build with them. I got my thermometer, stuff like that. And my drills and portable screwdriver shit's all over there, so. And my black light tubes. In case I ever have to cure any resin or something in them. Just plug them in. Plus, I decided to put a fixture on one of them and put them up somewhere if I do any fluorescent type acrylics or something. I'm going to put a light bulb, black light under them. But I got them too for helping to clean in the bathroom and, clean up. So, that's all in this corner. Under here, I got stuff here. I don't always put my legs straight out when I'm next to a desk, so I got a couple baskets under here. I got my Distress alcohol inks, and I got a clusterfuck box down here with everything and anything in it. And I got my flip books to make a little comic book with. It goes with this little light box that's under here that's plugged in. They're tiny. And I got another big light box that's like a 9x13 size. And some, of course, graphite paper and tracing paper, because when I get into the wood burning, I may want to trace or do something like that. But that's it. Like I said, I wish I was good enough to get a nice tree ring. Even if it's too big to put on a Christmas tree, I could put it up on a wall and just burn Bailey's image onto it. Eventually. That's what I'd like to do. But like I said, he'll be home Monday. Not in the form we like, but in the form... And my mom says, like, with spirits and stuff, is that the form we like? But it's still comforting to know they're still there. They're not totally 100% gone yet. Alright. What else we doing here? I want to get a porcelain palette. I know all kinds of other ones, but porcelain, so I can do this alcohol ink painting with it. Like you see, I have one over there, and it's just kind of similar to the acrylic pours. You see it as alcohol ink thing? It's up in here. It's got like the cells and stuff. It makes it look like a nebula in space, kind of. It's like a freak thing. A chemical reaction. That's kind of like what the acrylic pours are like, too. You got all these neat balls and bubbles. You do all kinds of stuff with it. I got this thing here if I want to. The blackhead remover, which I threw out. I reviewed it. I hated it. Absolutely hated it. Caused bruising more than it helped. I'd rather use my curets for that. I have in the drawer for my ears and stuff. Please go to that stupid camera there I showed you, the head camera. So I'll try to see what I can do with this and learn how to figure it out. Maybe order another micro SD card and a new one for my glasses camera. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck happened there. Maybe in a case like that, that could be soldered. An experiment is already broke anyway. should have bought a more expensive glasses camera, and then it would have worked better. Maybe. Yeah. A lot of that stuff is Chinese garbage anyway. This little guy needs charging. Clips on the phone. It's an extra ring light. I got a better ring light over here. I use this for a light. This for makeup. Put makeup on. So there's my dry. I should put that in. I've washed quite a few this week. So, yep. Here's a coloring book, a page I want to finish. But I got a coloring book they gave me. I got to review that. I got a bullet journal. I got a different planner. Another planner here. This is on witchcraft too. It's pretty cool. Tea leaf reading. The first thing I open up to, and my great grandmother used to do that. That's weird. Really weird. Here's all the runes and stuff. I have runes, but they wouldn't fit in this little trinket box, but my pendulum did. Reading bones. Dowsing. Huh. Interesting. There's a lot of good stuff in here. Information. Tarot card stones. I'm open. I don't just do the satanic stuff. I have Odin over there too. My different tarots. I wanted a Viking tarot, but I don't really need it because I got runes. So they work for me. Alright. Now, I'll do that later. That's going to make a major ass mess. I have a few something pen in here, calligraphy, and a quill, which I just wanted just for watercolor, but the pen needs to be filled, so I'll have to use a pipette for that. I got so many pipettes, I got to find a spot up in that thing for them. I still got that full of tools. I got new pliers to put in there, too. A bunch of different new pliers for bending this, bending that. Wire looping. So anyway, I thought I had all the things for my wrap bracelet last month. I realized I didn't. So I need a pen to get these little Toho beads. Look at that for tiny. They're, I think they're onyx. Let's see. No, they're jet, opaque. That's considered a form of black jet. I got all my stencils in here. I got that felt board back there, if you can see it. Or it ain't. So I got little letters for that, too. Which I probably won't change. I'm going to find for now. But some of these came with the wood burning set. Some are off the vine, the Christmas ones. All kinds of Dollar Tree stencils. A few little bit of Tim Holtz stencils and some Walmart and templates. And I got a whole shitload. Looks like a sticker paper. And construction paper and the letters for the folklore in one. Multicolored cardstock in one drawer. I got one drawer that's all white. Clusterfuck labels and homemade stickers and photo paper and you name it. It's all paper in these drawers here. And foil and those Tim Holtz blending things, which I no longer use. I use these things for my inks now. So, Frick Dollar Tree had them the other day. So I was trying to show you, but they didn't have the big ones in. They had this little tripod pieces all over the house in the bedroom here. Well, these are my, I think I'm missing one that's either dried out or something, but tripless fine liners. But yeah, I use those more than I do the round ones now, so that's it. I'm gonna put my trucks in the one up on the bed, headboard or a dresser. I'm not gonna stay in here, obviously. I got all my animals and up there and my collectible dinosaurs on this table. I used to put that clusterfuck of toys and stuff in the window so Bailey wouldn't jump through and go all the way down and die that way. So, I wonder why all that stuff was always there. That's another reason I probably wouldn't want another cat too, because that's dangerous. Younger cats can push screens out. They're so hyper and stuff. But I don't want to go through this loss again. It's horrible. The depression part of it and the loss. So we probably aren't going to get another animal of any kind. So I want them. I got plushies. I get all the plushies I want. They'll never die. They ain't the same, but well, got Goofy doll of mine. You don't think I could put her on top of the Ouija board and get a special doll made out of her? Yeah, I don't think that will work. She's too cute. I don't think demons would want a part of that. Actually, it's the cuter ones I like. Go figure. And the friendlier spirits like the ugly ones. So anyway, I don't know what the hell I'm doing in here today. I would like to get the rest of those stamps put away. I haven't been much into cards. Bailey's birthday would have been next month, so. He was born on St. Patrick's Day, 2006. And he died on, I think it was the 21st of Friday or 20th of 2020. So he had a good run. I was 14 years, do the math. 14 years and 11 months. He's just 1 month shy. Would have been his last birthday, probably. He always loved birthdays. Even if it wasn't other cats, he'd be a part of it. He loved the birthday song. I also used to whistle Pop Pie the Sailor Man to him. He used to love that. He'd come and hang out with me, and I was in the bathtub. Because I always done it there for some reason. It was funny. In different times. But, yeah. That's not the easiest thing to get through, that's for sure. But, like I told my mom and different people, I'm trying to hold it together for a lot of people. I ain't doing so good. So Monday I gotta call and make all these reschedules and shit. I gotta go have my tooth finally taken care of. Found a different doctor. I had an Archie Bunker moment and realized why I didn't want to see the other one. I might come up with a prayer rug. Minus a tooth. That ain't right, but damn. He also had bad reviews online. I should have shopped for my dentist that way, read the reviews online, and then called. But I went back to my normal clinic. They're going to squeeze me in, and then if something needs probably extraction, they'll probably have to refer me to the guy in Governor or Potsdam. So. And I haven't had a tooth extraction since I was in my late teens, and I got every single wisdom tooth out. Because the first one bothered me terrible. So the doctor told me when they come in, he'll take them out for me. So he did. That doctor's since retired. That's how old I'm getting. So that's that. So anyway, where do I have all my dies and stamps I've been sorting? Right? What a fucking good idea. So a lot of these are just Christmas ones. Everything just kind of went down, Like I said, I had issues with seasonal depression. So the recurrent depression, I don't understand all that stuff. My doctor understands that. All I have is ADHD. I have anxiety disorders. He also has included OCD under that, with all this fiasco with the Vine program and all that, which I don't think it is. But anyway, he's a doctor. He knows more, and I said ADHD already, didn't I? Yeah, there it is, right there. Proof of the pudding. I forgot. That's why I'm from one subject to the other always real quick. That's what that is. Probably should be taking medicine for it, but I don't want the medicine Concerta because it has methamphetamine in it. It's not the same as the illegal drug, but I don't want to have a heart attack either. So, I told him I had heart stuff in my family, so I just tell him mild medication, behavioral modification, and he's cool with that. So hopefully all the doctors will be after him because he's probably nearing retirement. So. I don't sooner from some of the shit that I don't do. Yeah, where the fuck did I put that brush cleaner? I left it in the kitchen. So bad you can't use that for paintbrushes, but it's for makeup brushes. I obviously don't need this. I know how to use that. So I think this summer I'm going to take a small mason jar. I have my jars up there. I use my apothecary. I'll just take a small one out. When I reach into and grab a little bit of the river water out there, or at the fishing hole, so I can check it out under the microscope. I got cover slips, so I can do that. Oh, they can't tell you can't have microbes for pets. What am I going to start doing now? Naming amoebas? Most likely, the water river's probably protozoa there out there. Yeah, everybody's whole fucking family over there, huh? Just kidding, I just have a thing for that stuff. I mean, I actually did see blood cells under it one day. Very faint. They could be detected what they were. Pretty weird. Stuff under microscopes are almost hypnotic and they're kind of trippy. Jimmy is going to put that... I got a lot of Christmas stuff. My mother's having a sale, I hope, in May. That's her sale. Our building's having one here, but I don't have anything ready for her. I'm not up to baking right now for the big sale or the craft sale, none of that. So, but my mom has one that's going to be different. I may have some stuff ready by then. Hopefully. The thing is, when I make a bracelet and it's something new, I make it for me. But once I get the hang of it, then I make more than one. I got a guy in our building that wants me to make him a man's bracelet. I mean, what do you friggin' use? The lava stones and some Tibetan spacers? I mean, I don't want to seem that way, but I mean, for masculine type men, I don't know what to give them for a bracelet. Maybe a wrap bracelet would do it. With the leather. These guys are awesome. They're tan towels. They work for me good because I'm very light complected and I can't go out in the sun too much. Which is why I have vitamin D. I should really see me with D3s in my vitamin arsenal. Oh, that's the instructions to my projector that's in the other room. Not a real projector, it's just a light projector for stars on the ceiling. Because I have issues with nightmares and getting to sleep and falling asleep. So that's why I have a lot of this stuff in here too, to meditate, kind of rest. But take a nap on the floor like we did in school. I got the yoga pillows. I got Bailey's pillows still in here. It looks like a full black fuzzy one. I did get rid of some of his toys, but they were in a basket, like I said, with a lot of dust on them. And my mother's cat doesn't play with many toys, so. That's it. Got my safety goggles over here. A crowbar. In case the demons ever get out of hand. Nah, can't do that shit no more. Stuff costs money. And that's probably ADHD and impulsive behaviors. I can't do that shit no more. Alright. There's jewelry wire up there. Huh. Glue. Pad. What's pad and trays? Oh, the bead pad. The sticky one. Wire findings. Okay. Got chain, I got gold, I got silver, or whatever. Twine. Yeah, I don't know why my printer did that kind of blank sheet. Because the stupid thing likes wasting paper, that's why. It's like most printers. And my sponges, my astrological brush, whatever the hell that was. Whatever was in here. Yeah, I got a lot of other things here besides colored pencils anymore. And I have a lot of them yet. That's a whole drawing kit. Graphite. I got a lot of new things in here that I couldn't fit in the other drawers, but now I can, so. Except this big thing of Rembrandt pastels are not going to go in that kit. So. These watercolor brushes, I can go in the other ones. Cedric. Yeah. And the color by numbers thing, I got a whole great big thing of a different brand of colored pencils, 169 November 60. Yeah. Xena color. Tons of canvas. I've been buying a canvas off the Dollar Tree. It's not bad. Not the most expensive. Probably not the best, but it's not bad either. Ugh. I think I better go and leave for a while and take my medicine up a little bit. Due to indigestion, I think I need my morning meds. I got these nail powders to try them with hot stout. Unless they could be useful in something crafty too. Never heard of nail powder. Unusual, right? I don't hope I don't need an LED light because I don't have one. I had one, I got rid of it, so it didn't work right. Alright, I'm out of here for a while.